Oh dear.
What's the matter?
Your cough.
Couldn't help it.
No, you can't. I'm saying, oh dear.
Just move the radio on for a minute.
Okay.
And
Hello,
then walk upstairs
David.
to have a shower.
Fair enough. Hello, David. How are you? So I'm doing a video, by the way, as well, just if you're wondering who I'm talking to.
Right.
How's it going, David, Pro Gamer? Nice to see you again.
Zero, meaning it now thinks the economy failed to grow at all. The revision is, in economic terms, quite small.
We're talking about it already, that's quick.
You are.
Is this the bloke you're talking to?
No, you wondering? Oh, you are wondering.
Yeah.
I was like, huh?
This is Radio 4.
It's quite funny.
Yeah, this is Radio 4, BBC.
I'm getting you. I'll be forever getting you.
Separately, a British retail consortium survey suggests consumers are planning to cut back on spending. In response, the Chancellor, Rachel Reeves, admitted the economic challenge was huge, but that government policies would deliver sustainable, long-term growth.
The King has recorded his Christmas Day message from a former hospital chapel in London this year, one of the very few occasions that the broadcast has been made outside of a royal residence. Fitzrovia Chapel near Oxford Circus was once used by staff and patients at the Middlesex Hospital, but is now a centre for community events. Our senior royal correspondent Daniela Relf reports.
It was the King's request that his Christmas message should be delivered away from a royal residence. After a turbulent year dealing with a cancer diagnosis and treatment, it's understood the King wanted a location connected to healthcare, in some way used by the local community. The King is said to have been bowled over by the beauty of the Fitzrovia Chapel. Tucked in amongst some modern apartment blocks north of Oxford Street, the chapel once belonged to the Middlesex Hospital. It was where staff, patients and families went for solace and reflection. In the past 30 years, only 3 other Christmas messages have been recorded outside of a royal residence, including in 2003, when Queen Elizabeth II recorded her message from an army barracks in Windsor during the Iraq War.
The Kremlin has denied media reports that the British-born wife of the former Syrian President Bashar al-Assad has filed for a divorce in Russia and wants to return to the UK. Basma al-Assad and her husband were granted asylum in Russia after rebels took control of Syria earlier this month. The Kremlin spokesman Dmitry Peskov also rejected suggestions that the assassin's home to Moscow. Two of Japan's biggest car makers.
That's good for you, well done. The more you do that, the better it can get. Because if it's coming out, it needs to come out, not go back up. Otherwise, you can have more of that problem going on for longer.
Nissan, once a symbol of Japan's car-making strength, has spent the past few years trying to regain its footing after the arrest of longtime chief executive Carlos Ghosn. Mr. Ghosn faced charges of financial misconduct when he fled Japan in 2019 and is currently the subject of Interpol Red Notice. Like many of its competitors, Nissan has been cutting jobs and production in support of falling costs. The car maker has been slower than rivals to produce electric vehicles and is now looking to Honda for a lifeline. For Honda, the merger represents an opportunity to share knowledge and high costs that come with electric vehicle production. Nissan is also the largest shareholder in Mitsubishi Motors and collaborates with it on technology.
David Pro, what am I doing? I am doing some YouTube work. I'm editing some titles and descriptions on my YouTube videos, and also I'm editing some photos because we recently did a photo shoot at church. So I'm editing the photos and then I'm sending them off to the families that the people in the photos are to do with. So yeah, should be quite good. So I'm hard at work. What about you, David? What are you up to?
Numbers edged down so that there was no growth in the economy in the third quarter. The Bank of England expects the same for the final 3 months of the year. The boss's business group, the CBI, deeply unhappy ever since the budget, said the economy was heading for the worst of all possible worlds. Chief Secretary to the Treasury, Darren Jones, was asked for his reaction to the revised growth figures.
So look, this Labour government is going into 2025 with absolute resolve to work with investors, wealth creators and workers across the country to stimulate economic growth and improve living standards for workers across the country. This is our number one mission as a government, and we start from a disappointing set of economic statistics as we end 2024. But that's why we're going to fight every day to make sure that we improve the lives of working people across this country.
The numbers involved this morning are fairly small. Growth was thought to have been a miserly 0.1%, so the revision to zero is hardly a huge fall. Paul Johnson is director of the Institute for Fiscal Studies. He joins us. Paul, the journey is a very small one, from 0.1% to zero, but the direction of travel across the economy looks pretty clear.
Yeah, well, it's pretty clear over the second half of the year we're going to get no growth or next to no growth. I mean, this revision is, to be honest, completely trivial and smaller than the average revision at this point. Going from plus 0.1 to zero is essentially no change at all. But what it's telling us is that the second half of this year, the economy has been pretty much completely flatlining, which really is very disappointing.
And we have a rather interesting combination of no growth, interest rates at nearly 5%, and inflation climbing, which is presumably why some economists, amongst others, are at least raising their eyebrows.
Yeah, I mean, this is difficult. I mean, it is worth saying on the upside for people in work, wages are actually rising more quickly than prices at the moment. Now, this is mostly catch up from the period when prices were rising more quickly than wages, but it's better than we've had for quite some time. So actually, slightly counterintuitively, at this point of the year, people's living standards, certainly for people in work, are actually rising, but there are real worries. I mean, maintaining these higher interest rates have not dropped as quickly as people expected. Inflation is still a bit sticky, and the expectation of really quite poor growth next year as well means that those high living standards that we have enjoyed over the second part of this year are unlikely to persist. In other words, we're likely to get very, very slow growth in household incomes over the next few years.
The suggestion from the government's political opponents is that the budget sucks confidence out of the country, or fairly important economic sectors of the country, and thus the flatlining.
Have you had your lunch yet?
Yeah, I've had cereal, so
Oh,
you know,
that was
pretty.
breakfast, wasn't it?
I had it late.
Early October and then things going, or is that a bit of a stretch in your opinion?
I think that's a little bit of a stretch. I mean, you also have to think about what the options were. And yes, the budget did increase taxes really very significantly. That was always inevitable. Whoever won the election, I think, was going to do that, or preside over really seriously collapsing public services. The disappointing thing has always been that no one in the election period was honest about that choice. And of course, the scale of that national insurance increase is very similar to the scale of the unsustainable national insurance cuts that we got under the last government. So I don't think there is a direct relationship. On the other hand, the government did decide to impose that tax on employers, on employer national insurance, and that probably is less good for growth than other tax rises they might have considered. The other thing, again, is that nevertheless we are seeing higher borrowing than we were planning, because there's really quite big increases in spending, including on investment spending, on building things, and that probably ought to get the economy going a bit quicker over the next year or two as demand increases, but again plays at the risk of increasing inflation and interest rates as a result.
Paul, as ever, thank you very much indeed. Paul Johnson there, Institute of Political Studies. Labour has been in power, or at least in office, for almost 6 months, and growth underpins pretty much all of its political strategy to generate fresh tax revenue, to increase real incomes, to boost productivity by improving infrastructure and increasing private investment. Without growth, none of it happens. And right now, there's not even a hint of growth out there. Howard Davis is former chairman of NatWest Group, chair now of the board at Inigo Insurance. Good afternoon, Sir Howard. Does the economy right now settle view about long-term economic strategy, or do you think it's something?
Oh, dear me.
To look at a couple of quarters figures.
The figures in themselves, as Paul Johnson said, aren't particularly significant. What I'm more concerned about, and I think the government will be concerned about too, is that inflation is stickier than we had expected, particularly in the service sector, which means that
Hope you all have a Merry
interest
Christmas.
are
Exclamation
falling
mark.
less
It is
rapidly
coming
than
round
we
so
might
quickly.
hope.
LOL.
So I think what
Great
the
to see
government was
that
hoping
you
was that, okay,
were
there'll be a headwind from
getting
gas
involved
prices,
in the
but there'll be a
Christmas
tailwind from
tasks.
consumer spending, which Paul Johnson thinks, ought to be going up, but also a tailwind from falling interest rates. And that's what we are not getting. And indeed, instead, we're getting a rise in interest rates in the financial markets. In the long term, the government's borrowing cost has gone up very significantly over the last 6 months. That's the bit that worries me the most, because that, I think, constrains the government's ability to do the boosting bit, which is increased public spending, and particularly increased spending on infrastructure. So those are the things that would be worrying me, not so much whether it's 0.1 or 0, it's what's going on in the financial markets.
Because the aim of increasing both private investment and spending on infrastructure presumably is to increase capacity in the economy as well as allow for productivity growth. Without that kind of spending, you're never going to get, in Labour's eyes, perhaps in your eyes, I don't know, you're never going to get to the root problem of growth. Is that right?
Yeah, I think that's right. So first of all, I think there is a timing problem which the government should relax about, in the sense that the negative impact of increasing national insurance is felt pretty much straight away, because firms have to plan for that. They see their costs are going to rise. They then reduce the people they're going to hire. So you get that straight away. The longer term offset, which is that the government have said they're going to be spending more on public infrastructure, clearly takes quite a bit of time. So it's not surprising, if you like, the bad news has hit us now, and the relatively good news is taking some time. But what's also significant, and I think is worrying a lot of people at the moment, is that the government says, for example, well, we're going to increase public house building. And then you hear Labour Council after Labour Council, and the Tories as well too, but saying,
15
we don't
minutes.
want it here, we don't want it there. So that seems to have
15 minutes. Counting down.
we've got big infrastructure projects to improve our infrastructure. And you hear the Mayor of London say, Heathrow third runway, not on my life. So the messages that we are getting from Labour are quite mixed, and there's no sign yet that they've been prepared to use their political capital to grasp these big nettles, like, for example, the Heathrow third runway.
Because I mean, it's worth remembering none of these problems, these issues over things like planning have suddenly appeared come June, July. The Conservatives faced exactly this kind of tussle between growth and relaxing constraints on planning. They ran into quite sharp political problems as they tried to ease planning constraints. Labour well faced the same kind of political problems, didn't seize relaxing planning constraints as a
Oops, bit of a mess. Oh dear. Yep, certainly is. That shall be tidied up. Oh, that's not so good. Is it?
We've just cast off, heading towards the mouth of the politics.
Give me a minute, peeps. I'll be back. Hold on.
Carved through.
We're back.
That was me earlier. Now, Christopher Sabatini, senior fellow at the specialising in Latin America. He's been to Japan himself.
It is impressive. Nice to meet you, John.
It's great to talk to you. I mean, not only is it a sort of hugely impressive piece of engineering, but it's a sort of example of an exercise in American power, American technology.
Oh, sorry. Turn off your Bluetooth. It's connected to mine accidentally.
What? What's up?
Okay, it should work now. It connected to my headphones. Sorry about that. Just go back onto it. Press play.
I can't find play. Where's?
Go back onto your radio. It'll be there. That's hilarious.
Just a minute. Just a minute.
When I put my headphones in, it thought it was you using it, basically. Because you used my headphones before, it connected back to it. Sorry about that. That was crazy. I can't believe it. Mad, right? There you go. Sorry about that.
Right.
I can't believe it.
It is, and the canal has really become its sort of main source of revenue. It's even its source of identity, and it's because of that, more than 14,000 ships a year pass through the Panama Canal. It's a main source of its revenue. It's a main source even of its own political projection globally. But in addition, because the U.S.
Hello to Potter Cats. How you doing, Potter Cats? Hope you're doing good. It's nice to see you.
They don't even use their own currency. They use the U.S. dollar predominantly, and it's created the
Nice to
entire
have you
economy of
back with us.
logistics and
So
shipping
I'm
and
working
financial
away here
services
today.
for the country.
This is my final day before the big kick-off of Christmas arrives. Well, Christmas Eve tomorrow, isn't
What
it?
the heck might take it back if they don't do what we told? What were your thoughts behind motives?
I think my first thought was, what took him so long? I mean, I'm not justifying his statement, but it's, there is a sentiment in the U.S. that we should have given it away. Jimmy Carter gave it away, and he's actually one of the things he's most proud of during his presidency, and it was a symbol of, the U.S.'s sort of willingness to partner with Latin America, but that has not sat well with a number of conservatives in the United States.
Hello, Potter Cats. Hello.
You can never tell what his
I can
bluffing
see
or
your
bluster
messages.
and what he really
How
hopes
you
to
doing?
achieve. Honestly, he could not reinvade Panama and take back the Panama Canal. But maybe this is just a way of reducing the fees for U.S. ships to pass through the canal in a way that for him a lot of this is about trade and U.S. jobs, and maybe he's thinking this would be a way to reduce exports. There is one other thing though, is Trump had a hotel that he managed, the Trump Oceanfront Hotel that was taken from him by the Panamanian authorities. Now it's a JW Marriott. So I do think, as with all things Trump, there's a personal element to this as well.
Do you think Panama may have been entered in the great Trump grudge book?
That's exactly right. They're on the naughty list.
Christopher Sabatini from Chatham House, thank you so much for joining us. There is a shortage of foster families, a foster gap, you might call it, 6,500 families, according to several charities. It means more kids.
Oh, no worries. God bless it and God loves you too. We'll see you soon.
Living apart. So we have two people today.
Oh, dear.
Over 18 years has fostered
Oh, crazy.
with his wife. Welcome welcome to you both, Amanda, Danny. Thank you very much for joining us.
Hi, good afternoon.
Thank you. Can I ask you both, start with you, Amanda, if I may, what was it, what it was, if you can remember now, what prompted you to become a foster parent? What was the thing that kicked it off?
Well, I have quite a large family of my own, and I've run several businesses and things, and I just saw an advert in a local paper, and it just sort of jumped out at me, and it had a picture of a child's face on, and it just sort of gets you. And I rang up, I asked a few questions, and then before I knew it, I was sort of in the middle of the process kind of thing. So yeah, it
Danny?
was.
Danny, you, the first thing that kicked things off?
Ultimately, it was a huge aspiration. It was something that she talked about for years. And we had family friends who had been through the foster care system, and we'd listened to their story. And ultimately, we felt morally obligated to try and help out more than anything else.
Amanda, have there been standout moments over the years? I mean, there's 130 kids, it's an awful lot. But have there been standout moments, or is it more just a sort of very warm glow? There's been a lot of
No, there's been quite a lot. Yeah, two occasions that really stand out for me was I had a family of 3 siblings that came to live with me, and getting them to go back home was a task in itself. But eventually they went back individually, you know, gradually to get the mum back into the routines of everyday life. The 2 older children went back within a week of each other. Then the younger one was left here, and he went back on Christmas Eve, which was to take. We always take them out for something to eat first before they go home and everything, and then we dropped him off at home. And to see that little boy's face light up when he went into his mum's house and she got the Christmas tree up and the presents were all set out nicely. His brother and his sister was there, and it's such a magical moment. And he just ran over and gave his mum a big cuddle, but then came back and gave me a big cuddle, and he said to me, "You did this for me, you made this possible for me." And it was so emotional at that time. That was so rewarding. And then the other one was when a young girl that I'd had from she was about 7, and she left at 18, and then she started a family of her own, and I was actually with her when she gave birth to her first daughter.
Gosh.
So that was very special, and she still comes. I see her twice a week. We meet up, we go for coffee, we go for lunch, pick the little girl up from school, and she's gone on to have another child now. And to see her happy and settled with 2 children of her own, and you know, it's amazing.
Danny, I mean, Amanda mentioned siblings there, and siblings, brothers and sisters, was something that nudged you towards fostering, wasn't it?
It certainly was. I think keeping sibling groups together is immensely difficult. One, because we just don't have the foster carer numbers in the UK. But 2, placing a multiple group of children together can be quite difficult and daunting in its own right. We were really fortunate. We had the space. We've got a 23-year-old child, a young man of our own at home. But we had the space to support a family, and we recognised the need. Of course, some of these children come into care for a whole host of reasons, and I'm sure some of your listeners, Johnny, will think of a lot of bad reasons why children come into care, but there's lots of different reasons associated with children coming into care, whether that's short-term or long-term. So having that capacity to keep sibling groups together is just so important.
Amanda, you'll be aware, I'm sure you must have talked to loads of people about what you've done, but you'll be aware of the sort of qualifications and concerns that perhaps people who don't know about fostering might have about that. How can you reassure them when you talk to them? How do you reassure them? How would you reassure them?
For me, I think part of a foster carer's training should be shadowing another foster carer, you know, on a daily basis, because I think some people have this idea that it's so easy, you do it from home. It's not, it is 24/7, it's very time consuming. So I think as part of the training package, they should be allowed to shadow another foster carer and see what goes on a daily basis, whether it's a baby, whether it's a young child, or whether it's teenagers, and then that'll give them an insight as to what an actual foster carer's life is actually like.
It won't put
There's
people
gonna be
off.
bad times. It wouldn't put me off, but there again, I'm quite resilient to everything, to be honest with
You have to be if you've fostered 130 children.
Yeah.
Um,
So yeah, I think that's part of the part should be part of a training
Right.
package for a foster carer.
And Danny, can you tell me about the nitty gritty, but the cash side of things? Because presumably, I mean, even if you're getting assistance, there's hard work to be done on the money side.
Certainly, and I think it's not a lucrative role whatsoever.
Right.
Now, depending on how you are a foster carer, whether that's through your local authority or through a private agency, what will happen is the payments differ significantly. Private agencies are competing directly at the moment with local authority foster deliverers, so it means that it's immensely difficult to recruit because the funding isn't fantastic. But what we must bear in mind, this national shortage has meant that private organisations have leaned in. They've recognised that it's quite lucrative to support local government, and therefore authorities like Worcester, for instance, two-thirds of their budget are spent on social and adult care, which is huge sums of money. And it's almost creating a cash for kids methodology where some of these industries are making huge sums of money, tens of thousands of pounds per week per child in some instances. Now, this isn't going directly to the foster carer, of course, but if we don't have foster carers, some children do subsequently go to children's homes, which are very expensive to run. They're very expensive to the taxpayer, and they don't generally provide the provision for children that they need. Children need to be in a family environment. It's imperative that they're in a warm, loving, caring home.
I think we will leave it there. Thank you both for your fine stories and memories of fostering over the years. We hugely appreciate it. Danny Bromwich and Amanda Booth there on their fostering experiences. Honda and Nissan are thinking of merging. Suggestions for a name on a postcard, please. If they did, it would create the world's third largest car producer. Toyota and Volkswagen are numbers 1 and 2 respectively. Nissan in particular is thought to have been struggling, such that the head of Honda, Toshihiro Mibe, had to deny that his company was riding to the rescue of the other firm. Andy Palmer is the former chief operating officer at Nissan. He's also the former CEO of Aston Martin, now runs Palmer Automotive. Good afternoon, Andy.
Good afternoon.
These are extraordinarily turbulent times for the car industry. I mean, in particular with Chinese EVs, electric vehicles, breathing down the necks of the so-called legacy producers. What catches your eye about the potential of this merger, and how much does it play into that story about the incoming threat from China?
It's really all about the two things that you've mentioned. It's about the Chinese and the impact that they're having on market share around the world, taking market share away from the Japanese. And it's all about the technology that China 20 odd years ago decided to wholeheartedly adopt, moving towards what they call new energy vehicles, which we would call electric vehicles. And they've stolen a march on these two companies that have been a little bit asleep at the wheel, to be honest. Nissan was a leader in EVs. You may remember the Nissan Leaf some 15 years ago, but it took its eye off the ball and lost ground. Honda very much were invested in hydrogen, very late to the EV party, again have lost ground. And so between these two factors and the seismic change that's happening in the industry, both of them have had to sort of come together in order to protect themselves, really.
What does merger bring?
Merger brings scale. Car companies and the profitability of car companies is all about scale. And so creating, potentially with Mitsubishi as a third player, an 8 million cars a year company gives you incredible purchasing power. And that will be where the main synergy is. It's not without risk. Let's be honest, Honda and Nissan pretty much play in the same market. So there will be inevitable cannibalization of the products. So I don't think that 1 + 1 = 2 in that respect, or even 1 + 1 + 1 = 3. There'll be a cannibalization effect. And whilst this might sound strange, given that all three companies are Japanese, the cultural difference, the corporate culture between Nissan and Honda is incredibly different, and it's difficult to see that the two will easily merge, particularly with Honda having probably the upper hand in terms of setting out the management of the group.
And this will be a very big deal in one part of our country, up in Sunderland, where of course the big Nissan plant is. Do you think that plant is in a robust state and is safe?
No, well, no one ever knows, but I do think so, yes.
Right.
The Sunderland plant is really the jewel in the Nissan crown. It's one of the most efficient, if not the most efficient, plant in Nissan, and maybe in the whole of Europe. It's been retooled to be able to accommodate electric vehicles. As you know, Honda left the country a couple of years ago. And so as you move towards what we call shared platforms, this is the chassis and the engine of the cars. In the future, it'll be common, I imagine, between Honda and Nissan. The only place that Honda can manufacture those platforms in Europe would be in Sunderland. And so I can easily imagine in future you'd see Hondas and Nissans and perhaps even Mitsubishis rolling off the line in Sunderland. So I think on the whole, it's good for Sunderland.
Andy, thank you very much indeed. Andy Palmer there, former COO of Nissan. To Benjamin Netanyahu's many critics, his time in court today was his 5th day of testimony, is long overdue. To his many supporters, it is a dangerous overreach by state bodies dedicated to bringing down a political foe. Mr. Netanyahu arrived at court today in a long motorcade of wailing police cars. He is charged with corruption, doing favours for businessmen in exchange for good media coverage, and accepting gifts to help out a rich film producer. The trial has been postponed and postponed, but now as Israel fights on so many fronts and as the Middle East shifts on its foundations, its Prime Minister is devoting a considerable chunk of his time to defending himself, whilst ricocheting between his war room and the Knesset or Parliament. Anshel Pfeffer is Israel correspondent for The Economist, author of Bibi, The Turbulent Life and Times of Benjamin Netanyahu. He joins us. Anshel, are we learning anything from the PM's appearances and the testimony he is giving?
Well, so far, as you said, we're already the 5th day of his testimony. He's being questioned at this point by his lawyers.
You're a bit warmer now.
I certainly am, thank you very much.
Sure.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
not just saying it, no?
No, honestly, I am actually. Thank you very
Good news
much.
then, well done.
For the prosecution to
What about you?
prove indeed there was a
You alright yourself?
relationship here, which basically
Pardon?
You alright yourself, yeah?
Yes, I am.
Lovely.
Yeah.
on the one hand, Netanyahu doing regulatory favours for owners of news organisations. On the other hand, them providing him with favourable coverage. The case that he's saying is that I wasn't aware of many of the things that I was signing. I was just signing thousands of papers that crossed my desk. I wasn't aware that I was doing a special favour for anyone here. And at the same time, I don't think this coverage was favourable. Look how much they're criticising me. This is not favourable coverage. But at the same time, Netanyahu does have a problem here because the prosecution has assembled so many examples of him signing things which were worth a lot of money to these media barons, and at the same time, a lot of requests from people around him to those news organizations to change things on his behalf. So this is a white collar case. So it's not the kind of crime which is easy to prove or easy to even create the picture of a crime. And at the same time, there does seem to be a lot of damning information. legislation coming out. And as you said, people are seeing this in Israel very much based on their view of Netanyahu. Those who think that Netanyahu is a bad prime minister seeing this as proof of him being also very corrupt, and those who are on his side think this is proof that he's just a victim of a witch hunt.
And Angela, briefly, if you could, is there any sort of comment around his ability to run a war, reshape the Middle East, run the country, and also defend himself in court?
There's a lot of that. I mean, we're seeing also when he's on the stand every hour or so, an aide comes with a piece of paper which is supposed to be some kind of secret update, and he said, I need to take a few minutes. Last week there was a whole day that he took off to fly to the Golan Heights, which he said was essential for national security, that he would be there. So that's very much the backdrop to what's happening here. And once again, there are those who say, how can a prime minister run a war at the same time? He should resign and let someone else do it. And those who are saying, how can a prime minister running the war have to deal with this nuisance of a sham witch hunt? The case should be abandoned and allow him to continue with his job. Once again, Israel's polarized and everyone sees this according to their position.
Angela Pfeffer, always a pleasure to have you on the programme. Thank you very much indeed. I should say, of course, Mr. Netanyahu denies all the charges against him. It's 75 years since the passage of the National Parks and Access to the Countryside Act, which sounds dull, but led to the creation of the glorious national parks we have today, which means it is time to celebrate. We are going to take you to our national parks. We start with God's Own County and the Yorkshire Dales.
Hi, I'm Charlotte Mudd and I'm a content creator for the Yorkshire Dales National Park Authority. I'm sat by the stream on the way up to Edinburgh and I can see greens and browns for miles. There's heather, mosses, tall grasses, dry stone walls, a little stone-built barn. Not many trees, it's all moorland up here. I can hear the water running. The sky's pretty grey, but there's some rays of light on the hills, and it's dry, it's a nice day. And to my right is Edinburgh. It's a distinctive hill in Wensleydale, so you can see it from across the dale. It's got a flat top. It's home to lapwing. I've found lapwing chicks up there just roaming around, scuttling under your feet. And that's not a sight you see very often, so they're safe up there. So as well as working in the Yorkshire Dales National Park, I also live here, and my family have lived here for generations farming. And every year since I can remember, we take some hogs, some non-lambing sheep, up from Thorntonwest, up the track, and through the moorland, through a track on the moorland, over the boggy fords, up to a field behind Edinburgh. And this happens April, and then we come back for them in September time, when we'll bring them back down to the farm. It's the 75th anniversary of the Act that created national parks. The fact that we've been able to walk up here today means it has been a success. There's access for the public and for local communities to access open land and nature, but nature is still declining. The challenge is funding for nature and nature-friendly farming. Our core funding from government for the National Park Authority is now less than in 2010. I'm looking forward to 2025 and what that's going to bring, and I hope to see you soon in the Yorkshire Dales National Park. There's so much to explore and discover.
That was Charlotte Mudd, and we will be out and about on the world's most beautiful island over Christmas and New Year. Imagine a world where instead of a blanket vaccine for a disease, you've got a personalised one designed specifically to tackle the kind of condition that you have or that might recur. That's the sort of promise of the cancer vaccines that are currently being worked on, which this year took a leap forward with the start of a personalised cancer vaccine trial. In the second of our look back at medical advances, I spoke to Victoria Quinn, who is a principal investigator in medicine.
Hello, indeed. You're back.
We've just come
Oh,
together.
hello.
We're in our halfway break.
Hello,
Is
you
your
all
dad
right?
still in bed?
No, he's downstairs. How you
nice,
doing?
Yeah. Yeah, we've just come back. I've got ice cream to put away in the freezer.
I didn't want to listen to the news, so I camped out here. I was like, oh.
That's alright.
Do you like it? It's good, isn't it? I'll tell you what, it does the job, actually.
Yeah, it's very, isn't it?
Yeah, it's fantastic. I must admit, I've sort of, it's almost like having your heating on. I mean, yeah, there is heating on, but to have an extra.
Oh, well,
heating
yeah,
on
of course.
really
Yeah. How you feeling?
Perfect for me. Yeah, it does the job wonderfully. But yeah, especially when you're sat down working, I find you get cold.
Oh, yeah, sat still.
Yeah, that's what I'm
I've
doing.
got mushroom soup, yeah.
Getting on with some of the jobs.
Ah, that's the other reason for coming back. Mushroom soup.
Hey, can't go wrong there.
Hi, John. I'm here. And you.
How's it going?
Oh.
Tell me about it. No, don't.
Dolphin. Oh dear.
I've got some kind of
Bug.
infection.
Oh God.
Better stay away.
Oh dear.
3 miles away. See you later.
Bye then. I can go to the loo. Yes. Okay. What the heck's that? You film everything, do you? Oh, that's Liam's equipment. He's been down to Salvation Army with it, haven't you?
Oh, that, yeah.
With, don't even ask me. I don't even understand it. Is that the light? That GM thing?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
So.
We're doing a photo shoot. Yeah.
Wow. So
I know, right?
Doing digital photographs as a special thing for the children and families.
It's been good. Yeah.
And yeah, it was like you were sort of commissioned to do it. You didn't get anything for it. It's just volunteer. And it's like a little Christmas present for them. Oh yeah. Like this sort of nice, and a beautiful backdrop. You have to show Glynis.
Yeah. Funny enough, I'm actually working on the pictures right now as we speak.
Don't drop yourself there.
Oh, I think it meant me. I'm like, huh? Into the pictures.
We've been, where did we go? We've been Park Lane,
Yeah.
Lidl, B&M so far.
Fair play, like.
So, you know, it's been a good shot. I mean, Lindsay's spent over 200 quid already.
Amazing.
So, drop this ice cream off and your dad's mushroom soup.
Yeah.
This kitchen's like the worst ever.
Do you know what? I was just saying that to the camera.
I can't believe it. I'm like, oh.
I know, absolutely.
But I want to stay in and just do it.
I know what you mean. I was gonna do some when I've
Yeah, I just called around today and
finished.
and there's one car less now.
Oh, no way.
And nobody in.
Yeah. Nobody at the inn.
Not for want of trying, is it?
No one's at the inn.
Huh?
There's no room at the inn. Don't worry. Don't worry.
I'll hear
Yeah.
you. Sorry?
No one at the inn. Don't worry about it.
Oh, yeah.
Daft joke.
What's happened to the heat and is it off?
I don't know. I thought it was on.
Just switch it to the toilet.
Oh. Heck.
Just twist round, just so.
Yeah.
You don't have to go all together.
I know, I'm not. I was going to move my stuff that way.
Has he had some juice?
No, but he's had coffee.
Oh, brilliant.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm going to give you a little.
Huh?
Little.
You did? Nice one. Oh. Why? Oh, I get you.
Right. Okay. Oh, lovely jubbly. Right then.
I like your little robin. It's cute, isn't it?
What?
Robin.
Do you know what? A friend around the corner got this. She said I made it myself. I presume she didn't mean she made that.
No.
I think she must have. It's got little gingerbread men in there.
That's sweet,
Yeah.
yeah.
I absolutely love that. It's there.
Yeah, it's really nice.
Yeah, it's like got its modern style to it as well. So, pretty. I know, it's cute. How's your? What's it? I think mine's getting less red.
Mine has gone, because I got them up in the bedroom in the window, and they starting to sort of, the leaves have gone, well, some of the red ones sort of gone.
Bit crinkled.
Yeah.
Well, one piece here was lovely. It fell off. Literally just came out.
Yeah. So,
Are you supposed to feed it with something?
well, they said they don't like it too wet. So, I gave it a good drink when I took it out, and I left it.
Yeah. I did a couple of blood, but not loads.
Yeah, no, I did that because it was quite dry, and then, but other than that, I don't know whether it's sort of because it was hot in the shop and then it's sort of cold.
Different. Yeah, because it's quite chilly.
Yeah. At night, that's the thing. We've had it sort of quite cold, but I mean, with the double glazing and that, you wouldn't think it would be sort of bad.
No,
really,
you
would
wouldn't, would you? No.
No, and I mean, it's not cold.
No, it's not been frosty, is it?
No. Sort of even up in the bedroom sort of thing.
Yeah.
They don't like the heat sort of thing. They tend to sort of, drop off there.
Yeah.
And I thought, it's in the window, well, both in the windows, in the bedroom window, so I thought they should be alright there, but whether they're just sort of acclimatising from going from the heat.
Oh yeah, there was going to be a bit of a shock to it.
Yeah, because I mean, they were like on a trolley sort of at the back, so it was a bit dark sort of thing, and then sort of put them out.
But I think, I've lost a bit of redness, but I think some of it was that big chunk, and it has spread out a bit. Because I've got mine before yours, didn't I?
You did?
Yeah. Liam, have you got coffee or not?
I do, but not that much.
Okay, no worries.
It is in the pot, so just pour it out.
Okay, no worries. Okay, so Liam's got a little bit in the flask, or you can have this instant.
Okay.
Which would you like? Do you want to try his ground coffee one that he does?
It is nice.
Yeah, okay.
He said there's not much in it, but we can improvise and put a bit of yellow in if we need to. This is the one that feels warm. It might be tiny. We shall see. Okay, you can try that a little bit, and with as a base for the other. So we've just got like sunny milk. Is that alright for you?
Yeah.
Like almond.
I don't know almonds, so I'll put what I've never tried those, but I'll stick with it.
Yeah, stick with normal.
Yeah.
Why do you put almond down there, Liam? Was there a reason?
No.
I just didn't realise you were for no.
Literally.
I've
No,
tried it though, so I don't actually know.
Do you want decaf or normal in that?
Hello to Glitchy Zorro. How are you? How's it all going?
Yeah.
What? Oh, sorry,
We're
just
here.
talking to people online.
I know. Oh, we're here.
How are you? Are you ready for Christmas?
Chloe was here the other day and she couldn't stop laughing at his answer.
I know, right? It's hilarious.
Ryan's girlfriend.
Me just being normal.
Is she over here again?
Yeah, she's coming for Christmas.
Oh, is she?
She's at Bristol.
I heard there was a chance of rain.
And cloudy. Yes, I know. You do expect cloudy around there. Because we thought she was Claudia, but it was cloudy.
Right.
How much nicer does that look?
Very nice, very nice. Right, I suppose that's not enough. As some of it, there's
Look
a
at
small
that.
amount was in the what do you call that? Microwave it if it's not, alright? Do you want to do your milk? Thank you. Oh, so thirsty.
It's tiring, those shots, isn't it?
It is, yeah. It's like you feel the pressure even if you're not massively pressured, don't you?
Oh, that's okay. That's
Is that right?
drinkable heat.
Yeah. And that might give it a little bit more flavour with the
That's 100 dodge 20.
foundational. What do you call that? I thought, well, you can have it because I normally have this coffee. So.
Ah.
I'll donate it. It's just nice to get a quick drink.
Retouch.
Did you want anything to eat?
Oh.
It's like mince, normal
Portrait
mince pies.
100, skin
Or
100,
stollen
pie
pies, you don't like
100.
them.
No.
They're normal mince pies.
Okay, I'll try one of them.
Yeah, do you want to sit down a second?
Oh.
1 minute. Well, there's chocolate mini rolls.
I'll try mince pie, I think.
Excusing that.
Uh-huh.
I haven't got anywhere for looking for a fleece today. Well, I did, but I couldn't find anything.
Oh, okay.
He's got all these orange juices going on here.
I know, innit? Oh, it's difficult trying to get him to drink.
Working it with them.
It is not particularly easy.
Have you done his soup?
No, he can do that himself. As long as I've given it to him. And I said, well, I'll check if he's okay for doing that. Might give him a little bit of movement, which is good. Heinz soup this time. 5 for £4.75.
Oh.
Bro, stuff.
I did about 5 for £5 in Morrison's, but I thought, well, there was tons of mushroom. All they had was mushroom chicken and what was it? And a little vegetable, but it's nearly all mushroom and chicken. Weirdly, mushroom is what he wants.
You two don't want to eat the tea stuff now.
No?
No, it's just too salty.
Well, you might be right.
He only wants the fresh.
Okay.
No, oh. Okay.
Right, that's interesting.
Only the best.
Per 100 grams, 0.6 grams of salt.
So I said, oh, should I get some tins of soap? You know, we're in that. Oh no. He said, I don't like that anymore. I said, oh,
that's interesting, isn't it? 8p, Liam. 8p.
No way.
The tomato is too sweet.
Yeah.
It's got too much sugar in it.
Yeah.
Don't taste much like tomato.
You have to start making your own. There's no other alternative now.
Oh,
Oh dear. You are right there.
Are you alright doing your soup? Yeah, it's there really nice. It's Heinz this time. Heinz mushroom soup. Yeah. So see what you think, yeah.
Ah, dear. Oh, feeling it now. It's been such a crazy weekend.
Sorry.
We've got Vanessa.
Not today, which gives me opportunity to get on with some stuff that really needs to be getting on with because I've just had such a busy weekend. We had the the Christmas event at Salvation Army Church, which was very nice. So I did the photography up there and everything, and then I had to clean after it, and that was a lot of cleaning to do.
You've been non-stop, haven't you?
Yeah, and then we had a get together on Friday with some neighbours, and then yesterday we had a meal back at church again, Salvation Army. Kerry and Vanessa went to that, which is nice. It's mostly staff, so I got them in. There you go. Got the free Christmas meal on me. I know. Which turned out was good to be fair, but yeah, then we had the carols and I was Father Christmas. So, been mad. But not
Proper for one day, Father
I know,
Christmas.
absolutely crazy. So it's all been going on to
These
be
are
honest.
nice little ones, aren't they?
Hey, so.
Okay.
Or do you want something else? Anything else to eat?
No. Yeah, I was talking about these tablets you're using, these new, what's it? They only lasted till Saturday. This Saturday. And
What, the antibiotic or?
no,
Oh,
new,
the other one.
yeah, I
Mm.
call them raggy.
Yeah.
But I keep with the antibiotics and these other ones as well. What's it? I kept saying to her, have you taken these No.
Oh.
So anyway, well, I reminded him.
How often is it? What's
It's
the
only once a day, and I said, well, I think you should be taking them in the morning. Really.
Oh yes.
And he forgets and all that, and I'm so trying to remember all the other ones as well. And oh, that's something I have got to get is vitamin D. Because she said about it, and we got some up at the chemist, and they're tiny little ones, exactly the same as these raggy ones. Say almost identical containers.
Wow.
And I don't. Well, I got him to take. No, I don't like taking them. He said they're too small.
Too small?
I know. I can't see them. He said. So and then he wouldn't take them because he said, "Oh no, they make me keep me awake at night." I thought, well, take them earlier.
What, these raggy ones?
No, these
are the vitamin.
Yeah, the vitamin ones. Take
them in the morning. I think you're supposed to take vitamins in the morning.
Yeah. Well, the trouble is, if I don't remember,
No.
he doesn't.
Oh,
You know, sort of thing. I'm so trying to focus on the other ones as well. But these raggy ones as well, you won't take it until the night, well, evening, you know, sort of thing. And I said, have you taken? No. I said, oh, well, I said, it's better if you take them in the day, because then you'd be able to do stuff, sort of thing. And so anyway, I got him to take them, sort of thing, but of course they ran out on Saturday. So she only gave us like 2 weeks, trial sort of thing. I mean, they're a bit better, but I mean, I wouldn't say they were fantastic, sort of, what's it?
But do we know whether it takes longer?
Well, that's it, yeah. They're a bit sort of hit and miss, sort of thing. But anyway, so we went at the doctor, so and I gave her the letter, sort of thing, and I thought she'd just sort of
look at it.
Yeah, and do it, sort of thing. But she said, she took it and she said, oh, I'll give it to the pharmacist, see? And I was going to go, and he said, oh, well, we want the letter back. And I thought, well, yeah, we do, because it's got all our stuff.
You do.
So she said, oh, I'll print it off for you, do a duplicate, and then she gave it to them. She said, I'll give it to the pharmacist, see? Well, I thought the pharmacist would do it all, because if you read the letter, it says it's only a 2-week trial, and then can you supply after that sort of thing. So I thought the pharmacist would just do, you know, put it through and do.
But of course, got the doctors say so, hasn't it?
Well, then well, no, because it's just the pharmacist sort of doing it from what I don't know. So
I wouldn't have thought so.
Well, no, perhaps it isn't. So anyway, I thought, what's it? So anyway, they texted me through to say, yeah, we put it onto your thing. Just order them in the same way. Well, we haven't got a thing to put it on, and I thought, well, we need them.
Oh, for goodness sake! So
it's other, because we have to get a repeat prescription from the chemist.
Yeah.
They have to print it off for us, see, because the doctors won't.
Oh, I see.
So I thought, well, you put it on there, but we haven't got a thing. You know, so the sheet that he's got was full up anyway, sort of thing. So they give a spare sheet, you know, don't they? With just I don't know, whatever. And so we had to write it on there, sort of thing, and then put it into the doctor's. I thought, how ridiculous is that? And I thought he's going to. Sort of thing. So also then I because I kept forgetting, there's so much with YouTube sort of doing that, I forgot about your eye drops sort of thing. So that's when I phoned up the doctors, and that's, you know, when I found out that you can only do it on the internet, and I mean, how am I supposed? It's like I've been chucked off.
Oh, you feel bad. I told you what happened to Teresa.
No, what happened to Teresa?
Well, she lives at Derry Hill, you know.
Because she wanted to swap, didn't she?
She did, going back, didn't she?
Yeah.
And then she sort of went off that, I think.
Go and get a shower.
Hello.
Hello.
Everything good?
Will be when I've had a shower, yeah.
Oh, we've got you.
Yes, it will be.
Lovely.
I feel a bit better than I did this morning.
Do you really?
Couldn't believe it. Just didn't know what was happening.
In what way?
I don't know. I just wanted to go back to bed. I just nothing to think about. I just fed up. Absolutely.
I get you.
Nothing to. I just couldn't fall asleep in the end. But eventually I came down and. But even so.
Yeah, I understand.
What a waste.
Is it? I don't see it as a waste if you're healing.
You what?
If you're healing yourself, that's good, isn't it?
I don't think I'm healing.
Resting is healing, isn't it? So I don't see that a waste at all, to be honest. I would say it's a very productive use of time. Turn it round.
I don't feel any different.
Well, you're not always going to feel it straight away. It's a bit like somebody
That was
going.
hours ago, that was.
Yeah, but it's a bit like someone going to the gym and then coming out of it expecting to have muscles. It takes time and consistency. There you go. My little bit of motivation for you there.
Yeah. Right.
Touch your backboard.
You warm up still?
I am pretty good now, thank you. I must admit I wasn't, but now I am. I do.
You still want that light on?
Well, I've only just put it on, to be honest, so it's helping me see at the moment. I can turn it off when it's not. Righty, my friend Mikey. Hello again.
Look what I found. Nearly stamped on
Oh. Thank you very much.
You were lucky I didn't stamp on them.
That is a very good point.
Okay then.
Cheers, appreciate that. Good thinking, to be fair. Ooh. Dodge. Dodge 20. Skin tone 100. plus 25 to 30. Skin mass 200. Clean.
stupid. Oh, where's your dad gone?
I don't know. Oh, probably upstairs.
Oh, okay. He's not had his squishy squash, is he?
Yeah, you have to chase him with that. Oh, see ya!
We'll see you in a bit.
Okay, bye. Have a good time.
Yes, he's going to have a shower, I think. And then
Oh,
he's
got
down
you.
his suit.
Thank you for your amazing advice! Exclamation mark. It's always when we centre our days around God's plans that things come together. Four minutes.
4 minutes. Counting down.
Victor. What a great reminder that we can meet God in private. We can meet God in private and don't have to be in a particular place to experience His presence. Six and a half minutes.
6 minutes and 30 seconds. Counting down.
Oops. Oh. Oh my god. 6 minutes.
6 minutes. Counting down.
Jesus, Lord of man's desire. Do 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 Snoopy do 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 do. Alright everyone, all good and good. Start a stopwatch. Oh, 11, 12, 13. Minutes.
3 minutes. Counting down.